It wasn't to seek a job. But as far as supporting whoever wins this race, like I said, I was born a Democrat and I'll stay a Democrat, even though some of them don't act the way they should. But, you know, you don't have to get out and, you know, brag on them if they don't act the way you like. But still, yes, I'm supportive of the Democratic Party, and I think we need to get the Democratic Party back to what it used to be. It's gone too far out in left field. I think it needs to get back to the center of the road and be able to treat everybody equal. Thank you.
Thank you, yes. Indeed, that very question was addressed. Tom and I, we did have a conversation, and Tommy, I have an utmost respect for these gentlemen. We've been on the campaign trail for 3 months. You would be surprised. We meet up a lot of the same places, and we get the same questions, and we address them as best we can. That being said, I've got a lot of respect for their views. I learned a lot from them, learned a lot from the citizens, and I've gained a respect for them that I certainly would endorse, whoever it may be. But it's going to be me, so that's fine. But I would covet their input and their help, because it's a big job, and we're going to do it. But yes, to answer your question, absolutely.
I believe we're back to you, Mr. Flowers. You're the lucky one to get 3 first questions, and we're on our last questions. Each of you will have 2 minutes. And in this time, I want you to tell us what your qualities or the qualities you believe that you have for us to make the best choice as Gibson County Mayor. Convince me why I should give you my most precious thing, and that's my vote.
As I look out across this crowd, the biggest majority of you people that are there, I know you. I don't know that all of you know me, but I place my values in a strong family life. I place my faith in my God, and I serve as a deacon, as an elder of the session of Bell's Chapel Church, and I also direct the youth. All of the youth will tell you that I have a high standard, Christian standard, that I try to live by daily. And our motto there is, for every action, there's a reaction. And for every decision, there's a consequence. As county mayor, I will be able to accept and be willing to accept the consequences for the decisions that I make and for the actions that I have. Thank you.
Why I feel like that I will make you a good mayor. I have come up through life with not a silver spoon. I grew up on a farm. My father was in the produce business. I was involved with that. The experience there. Then later, my brother and I started a seed business, seed cleaning and seed sales. When stuff went to proprietary seed and there was more regulations, it wasn't to our best interest to keep doing it. If we cleaned seed for people on proprietary, they were subject to be fined for planting these seeds. So that's one of the reasons we got out of that. I've been in business, dealt with the public. I worked with the Postal Service for 22 years. I saw people every day. I understood they would love to catch me and give me their complaints, what the county was doing wrong. So I stayed abreast of what the situation and concerns of the people. I'm a family man. If nothing happens, November the 26th, I'll be married to my wife, Jane Mills, for 41 years, if she doesn't kill me before then. But we have 3 children, 6 grandchildren, and soon to be a great grandpa. So, you know, I believe in family values and love children. I've tried to entertain children during the Christmas holidays, and it's been enjoyable fact to me. And plus, I've gone to nursing homes and with people there, and I just feel like being able to work for the people. Of course, earlier in my life, 27 years ago, my house burned. I walked out with all I had was clothes on my back. It was a humbling experience. I started out on that.
Why I feel like you should elect me your next county mayor. One, the reason I'm running for this office is I feel like my life experiences to this point have qualified me uniquely to do that. I have not set on this, it has not been my goal for years and years to be your county mayor, but the experiences I've encountered through the years of being a businessman, growing a business, building it, going through tough times, going through good times, family, being the same thing, raised a family here, invested in the community. I feel like that qualifies me to know what the community expects. I'm a lifelong Gibson County, and the management skills I've been able to accrue over the years as a businessman, my investment in the community, both civically, community, in my church. I'm a taxpayer, have been, believe in it. And most of all, though, I feel a need to be of service to others. And you are exactly that. In this role, you are a public servant. If you're not, you don't need to be in the game, because you're going to do what's best for a large amount of people. And it's a very important job. And I feel like I'm the person you can trust with that job. I will do a good job for you. I'll make you proud to be a Gibson County. And I would humbly request that you your vote and support. Thank you.
What qualifies me to be Gibson County Mayor? First and foremost, I love Gibson County, and I always have. In fact, I love Gibson County so much, and my boss will attest to this. For over a year, I drove to Illinois every week to work. I kept a place in Gibson County, and I kept a place there too, and I drove home every weekend because I love Gibson County that much. I could have moved there, but I didn't. I drove home every weekend. I was lucky enough to have the business follow me home one weekend. It landed in Crockett County. I'm very thankful for that. I'm a hard worker. I'm going to keep a brisk pace. And I've got a positive attitude. Always have. If we don't believe we can do any better as individuals or as a county, we're not going to do any better until we believe we can. I'm going to enforce that positive attitude to the best of my ability. I've got a strong ability to lead others, to bring people together to achieve a common goal. And I think a big reason for that is I've always led by example. I've never asked anybody to do anything that I wouldn't be willing to do myself. And I've never asked anybody to work any harder than I work myself.